She walked into the restaurant alone. No drama, no date, just a woman who wanted to unwind after a long day. With her own money. She wasn't there to impress anyone. She just wanted peace, a drink, and maybe a plate of something small to eat. But peace has a way of turning into a story when you least expect it. As she sat there sipping her drink, something unusual happened. A waiter appeared at her table, smiling. "Madam, your assorted fish." She blinked, confused. "I didn't order this." The waiter smiled again and pointed discreetly toward a corner of the restaurant. There he was, an unknown man, seated alone, looking calm and confident. He gave her a nod, the kind that says, "Yes, it's from me." For a moment, her lips curved into a smile. Maybe luck had finally smiled back at her. Maybe, just maybe, she had caught another mugu. And then more plates came. Peppered meats, fries, drinks. She kept asking, from who? And each time the waiter pointed at the same man. And each time he nodded again. Soon her table was full. She was glowing, not from the lights, but from excitement. She felt noticed, wanted, special. But life, my friend, life has a funny way of turning gifts into lessons. When the waiter came around again, she looked toward the man's corner and he was gone. No trace, no goodbye, no signal, nothing. At first, she thought maybe he had stepped out to make a call, but minutes turned into hours, and hours into realization. The waiter returned, holding a bill, a long, detailed one. She smiled awkwardly. Wait, this must be a mistake. The man who sent all these, he's paying, right? The waiter frowned, puzzled. What man, madam? She turned. The seat was empty. The glass he drank from, gone. The plate he used, cleared, almost as if he never existed. She looked down at her table, the plates, the drinks, the remains of excitement that had now turned to regret. And at that moment, the truth hit her harder than the bill itself. Every meal she had eaten, she would have to pay for. Because in life, my sister, nothing truly comes free. It's not about the food. It's not even about the stranger. It's about contentment and the ability to say no even when something feels flattering. If you must accept a gift, be wise enough to make sure the giver exists beyond the moment. Because sometimes what looks like favor might just be a test of sense. So tell me, if you were in her shoes that night, would you have accepted the offer or politely declined, trusting your own pocket over a stranger's smile? Life has a way of teaching us through embarrassment, but only the wise learn before it happens.